Hi Pisces, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering December 13th till the 19th. And it's funny because right at the beginning of the week on the 13th, there's a lot going on. And then at the end of the week on Sundays. So it's like the beginning and the end are the most important astrologically. So on the 13th, guys, we have Mars entering Sagittarius. So our actions, our motivations, we're doing so in a more creative, passionate way. And then on the same day, we have Mercury entering into Capricorn. So the way we're thinking and communicating is a lot more controlled, a lot more practical. And then at the end of the week on the 19th, we have a full moon in Gemini. So on this day, just be a little bit more mindful, maybe selective of what you're consuming, what information you're taking in, because it can either make you super chaotic and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on, and be overthinking. So just be mindful of that, okay? And then on the same day, we have Chiron and Aries going direct. So I think us being more accountable, having more personal ownership of our individuality, our healing, and seeing our vulnerabilities as strength, and maybe how far we've come, how we have healed, or what we need to work on. Okay, and valuing ourselves, like valuing our leadership, our individuality, and not trying to suppress it anymore. Okay, and then on the same day, we have Venus and Capricorn going retrograde. So as the weather is getting colder, it's like we are getting colder. Not every single person, right? But just generally speaking, it's like people with, the things they love and want and desire are being a little bit more cold, more emotionally detached, maybe fearing pushing away commitment. And so it may be feeling a little bit harder to connect or open up with people, places, things that we love and want and desire. Okay, all right. So, and also with the Venus in retrograde, it tends to bring back people from the past to either resolve things or to maybe get closure, to close out cycles. So just be aware of that, okay? All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so when it comes to your health, we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so Pisces, it just feels like very, very busy, very, very all over the place. I feel like this week may be very anxious or high anxiety in the air for some of you, where you're just like overthinking, you're doing a lot, or you feel like you got to do a lot or communicate a lot, or maybe a lot of people are trying to talk to you, or you got to get a lot of things done. Maybe you have a lot of appointments, a lot of things on your mind. So it may make you very, very anxious. So don't, just remember to try to slow down sometimes. Just take a few breathers. I know a lot of us sometimes are very busy. We have tight schedules and we need to get a lot of things done, but you don't want to let that be the cause for your anxiety to kick up, and then you're kind of not feeling your best. So this could be a very anxious week for you, or you're doing a lot of things, and maybe because you're in a rush or because you're rushing, you may accidentally hurt yourself or cut yourself. So be careful with any sharp objects, scissors, knives, even paper, right? Because you can get paper cuts. But also be careful driving as well, that you're not distracted and then you hit something. So just be careful of any distractions or being in a rush where you miss something or you overlook something that could be important, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Six of Swords. So you're moving forward, solving a problem, or choosing not to put too much time and attention in a problem. Just okay, you know what, let's move on to something else. Some of you could be traveling for work, or you need to go somewhere for work related possibly, or for school, but it feels like you're solving a problem or just learning to agree to disagree, or compromising. This can also be a lot of compromising taking place, where maybe neither got exactly what they wanted, but we came to an agreement that was okay for both of us. All right, so it was fair and just, but it feels like you're solving a problem or finally coming to terms, or compromising on something, and you're now being able to advance forward with peace, no baggage, and not any hate or resentment or bad energy or bad blood between you or business partnerships or anything like that. So you're solving a problem and you're advancing forward in your career, work, finances. Like let's say there was a frustration or an argument or something going on. You're moving past that now and you're not stuck in that energy anymore. Okay, so this is good. All right, and then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Star, Temperance, and the Four of Swords. All right, so some of you could have Aquarius, like myself, Aquarius moon, and or Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, okay? And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. And of course, this, is for anyone, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, because it's just the energies, really. So we have here the Six of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands. Lots of sixes, guys, and you guys know 6 for me is a strong soulmate energy and number. And it's funny because we have Capricorn, can't speak, Venus and Capricorn going retrograde. So it feels like someone from the past or some kind of past energy is here or is coming in. It always haunts us, right? We have 3 6s already. So this could be someone who is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or also fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, okay. It feels like here that you may have recently accomplished something, or you reached some kind of goal or some kind of milestone in your life possibly, or you got congratulated, or you reached some kind of recognition, or you got an award, or something good has happened in your life, or something good is about to happen in you, like your personal life, whether it's work, health, family, something that you're really proud of, or you're receiving maybe a lot of attention for and recognition and praise. And I think you've got the attention of also someone else here from your past. And they see this and they're using this as a way to get close to you again, or to reach out, or as an excuse to message you or to talk to you again. So also with Venus in Capricorn going retrograde, this is not like Mercury retrograde where like everyone from your past could be coming in. This is only people, relationships that you really loved, that you had a strong connection with. Those are the ones that come back. So it feels like this is someone from your past who you really loved, who you guys both loved each other a lot. You were once very connected. You were very important to each other. This person has thought about you or has been thinking about you and is coming back, reaching out, maybe wants to congratulate you. It feels like some kind of wish is coming true for you. It has nothing to do with them, but a personal wish, something that you've been wanting, or something that you maybe once mentioned to them or talked to them about. You finally now are achieving it, or it's happening for you. And they see this and I feel like they can't resist and they want to help, they want to reach out to you or talk to you. And of course, I think you're flattered. You're not looking for the praise or attention or validation, but it always, makes us feel good about ourselves. And you're going to be very surprised, I feel, because you just didn't think that they would maybe reach out to you or even say anything, because you're like, well, they didn't even wish me happy birthday. They didn't say happy, Halloween or happy Thanksgiving or something. But it feels like enough time has passed, and I feel like it's been a while. Probably more than 6 months, maybe even a year, 2 years or something. But they're coming back into your life because that connection is still there. And even if you guys have been with other people in between, none of those connections have compared or have been as deep or as strong as the connection that you guys had. And with Pisces, I feel like a lot of times when people deal with Pisces, those connections and relationships tend to be the ones that they never forget. Okay, they're just very out of this world. And not only that, it's like their words and the things that they have to say to you are gonna leave you kind of speechless. I feel like they're gonna apologize to you or come to you in such a calm, loving manner. You're like, well, what's going on? Like, why are they talking to me like this? Why are you saying all these things? Like, why are you being so nice? Maybe this person used to be really bad with you. Maybe they used to yell at you or, abuse you, or they said really hurtful things to you. And now it's like they're apologizing, or they want to be at peace with you, or they want to just say, I'm sorry I said all those things to you, or I'm sorry I ignored you, or I neglected you, or I ghosted you, whatever the case is. If they were just terrible with you mentally, or they really affected your mental health, it feels like now it's like the reverse, where they want to make up for that, or they want to be kind to you, they want to congratulate you, or give you the reason that, you know what, you were right, like it was me, it was not you, and like I'm seeing now what I did, or how I treated you, and how that was not right. And I think you're just kind of taking it in. Maybe your old self would have been like, no, block, delete, ignore, I don't want to talk to you. But I feel like you're just very quiet. You're just very quiet, listening to them, you know, just taking it in, but you're not really reacting or saying that much. I almost feel like it may leave you, or it leaves you kind of speechless, where you're just like, I don't really know what to say. I'm not sure how to react. And you're just trying to stay kind of like afloat, stay balanced. But it feels like now they have this like determination or more confidence to pursue you, or to try to make it work. Whereas before, maybe they were very insecure, or were not feeling good about themselves, and so they kind of took it out on you, or were trying to bring you down, or trigger you in some way. But it just feels like you're taking your time, and you may not really know how to react or what to say. But it feels like now this person has this like determination. It's like the feelings that you wanted from them back then that they didn't reciprocate or show to you, it's like now they're here. And like now it's coming like full force. Like they want to express this to you, or they want to tell this to you, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this right now. So I feel like there are good things happening in your life, Pisces. But there's also other things that are coming in, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how I feel about this, because I just don't want to go back to feeling how I used to feel, and it took me so long to heal from. And I don't know. So it just feels like you're going to want to take some time to digest and take everything in. But this person, it feels like now they're determined, or now they want to get you back, or get into your good side and prove to you that they maybe are serious, or really want this. And I think you feel that, you can feel that they're genuine, but you're also still going to feel very hesitant about it as well. Okay. And this could be someone who is very strong. Maybe they are very competitive. Maybe they do sports, or they exercise a lot, or they were, in the Marines, military, Air Force, something like that. It just feels like now they have more confidence. They've worked on themselves. Maybe even they look better. Maybe they're just more attractive, or they're just like, they're looking really good. And you're like, that's cool. But like, I don't know, like, just feels like you're hesitant about it. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue on to the extended. Link will be below. I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care.